The following is a Broncos Broadcast Network production.
Welcome to the Broncos Broadcasting Network. I'm Miranda.
And I'm Ethan, and these are the stories for this week's broadcast. Graduation date is coming up fast. We have information seniors need to know.
We find out more about RTD and how it helps students become more successful on exams.
And the Year of the Rabbit begins this weekend. We have more on Chinese New Year. BBN News begins now. Graduation is right around the corner. Here are some information seniors need to know.
Hey guys, it's Jaquanis, and today I'm going to be talking about a couple of senior updates that I have. First off, senior dues. Senior dues are due by the second week of February, so please make sure if you haven't paid your senior dues already to do so. Also, senior quotes. If you haven't done so already, make sure to turn in your senior quote on the DHS yearbook page on Instagram. So Grad Bash tickets go on sale next week. For $105, transportation will be provided to the Grad Bash. You are not allowed to drive yourself to Grad Bash. Grad Bash is on April 22nd, and make sure you save the date. Last but not least, I have information on our prom. Prom will be on April 15th. It is from 7 to 11 at the Lake Eva Center.
Economics and U.S. government are two fundamental classes which can have an impact on students after they graduate, but it's also a requirement for graduation. Here's Alec with Ms. Baldwin, one of our economics and U.S. government teachers.
Communism as before, but yeah.
Here's a little bit of history on Ms. Baldwin.
I've been teaching for over 20 years. This is my fourth year teaching in Florida. And most of my years I've taught English. I have taught government and econ before, and I just moved over into government and econ, which I'm super excited about. I've wanted this for a little bit of time, just for a change, because change is always good. Yeah.
These are her goals for the end of the school year.
I'm hoping that my students will understand their responsibilities as a citizen of our country. I think that's very important, and I think it's kind of getting lost a little bit. So I'm kind of hoping and excited that they will understand their duty, I guess.
Some of our students share some of the topics that they hope to learn.
I'm hoping to learn more about how governments are structured and how they have developed over time.
Just about the different types of government.
This is their opinions on why we need to learn about government in school.
It's very important because especially for seniors and older audience, because we're going to be voting soon. You need to know what you're voting for, what the world is offering, and yeah.
Because it's really important to know, about your rights, and so when it comes to voting later on, you can know, what you should vote for, what your beliefs are going to be.
My name is Alec Mosenberg. This is the Broncos Broadcasting Network.
Ready up, players, and get ready to become a pro gamer. Now on to Jade with the Game Club.
For students with free time who are looking for something fun to do, here's a club you might be interested in.
Game Club is a club that we have after school on Tuesdays from 2 to 3 every week. And it's basically just a space for people to come and play games. Right now they're playing mostly Dungeons and Dragons, but board games are also available, or video games. We had Switch, hooked up to the smart board before. So it's just a space for people to come and enjoy playing games.
As for the students, they seem to be enjoying themselves too.
I like the people that I play it with. It's a very fun group of people. It's fun that we're all kind of working together. It's fun that a teacher is leading it. So it's kind of just a good sort of community to be part of.
Here's Mr. Falbo with his role in Game Club.
I am one of the sponsors. Me and Miss Winters run the club. So we just facilitate, make sure people aren't doing silly things.
Okay. With BBN News, I'm Jay Newman.
This past weekend, 6 of our wrestlers traveled down to Arbondale High School to compete in an individual tournament. Talon Woodrick won first in 120-pound weight class. Joshua Mason Johns won third in the 106-pound weight class. And Andy Romero won fourth in the 132-pound weight class. This weekend, they travel to Bayshore High School in Bradenton to compete against 15 more schools in other divisional tournaments. If you see any of our boys, wish them luck.
Broncos, my name is Elias, coming to you with our 4-day forecast. Davenport seems to be warming up with Saturday's high of 74 and a low of 62, and a chance of rain in the afternoon. Sunday is going to be mostly cloudy with some strong winds, giving us a high of 83 and a low of 63. Monday will be giving us some morning and afternoon rain, looking like it'll be a high of 77 and a low of 61. Ending off with a cloudy Tuesday, looking at a high of 81 and a low of 57. That's your weekly weather forecast. Back to you, Ethan.
As seniors move on, new freshmen move in. Davenport High School will be holding an open house for the future freshmen on February 9th from 6 to 7:30 p.m. in the auditorium. Future students will have an opportunity to tour campus, meet teachers, and to see some of the academy classes offered. RTD is a new program here at Davenport High School. Here's Caitlin with more.
I am the math interventionist at Davenport High School, where I teach algebra and geo. No, RTD is more so the kids come to my classroom. Usually I have a class setting of about 25 students, but now they actually get pulled from their regular class and they come to me. I think they're doing very well, especially the geo kids. When I go ahead and show them the PowerPoint slides from Schoology, they're able to follow along and take notes on their desk. Eventually, I'm going to incorporate some online games to see how that go ahead and relates to the lesson. Oh yes, I love it tremendously because some students aren't passing their tests like they're supposed to and get that certain score. They might need that little push, that little support. So I think this RTD is definitely going to give them right where they need. It's R for graduation and for the next step when it comes to college and college readiness exams.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you.
I teach the leadership class in JROTC. My idea to allow students the extra help that they need in order to pass the EOC and graduate is just an extra tool that the school uses to make sure that that happens. I like it. I actually like it a lot. Just the students. I know. I'm teaching U.S. history. U.S. history.
RTD is an opportunity for students to get additional time in the subject areas that are required for graduation. So what we did is we selected students who would benefit from it based on their schedules and how we could get them more time in those subjects. I think it's been great. I think I have a good time when I'm up there. I actually do some of the sessions myself, and I think the students are enjoying it as well.
Is there?
Absolutely. We need as much attendance as possible. It's going to help these students achieve the requirements they need to for graduation, and we're getting much better attendance. So if we can keep sending kids and kids coming and having a good time, we'll have a great time.
I'm Caitlin Haleva, and this is Bronco Broadcasting Network.
The boys soccer team has opened a lot of eyes with their vast improvement this year, going from 2-10-1 last year to impressive 8-6-1 this year. Here's Jeriel with Coach Riggs speaking on what led to this improvement.
The boys varsity soccer team has made an insane comeback from last season, from their record going from 2-10-1 to 8-6-1. This isn't by luck though. The team has had a complete change of mindset since last season.
I think the biggest improvement that I've seen is we're actually a team this year. I think last year we were a bunch of individuals, and then this year we're working more as a team, getting to know each other, and I think that's just been a huge part. It helps us, grow on the field and trust each other and play much better. So I think that's the biggest improvement for me this year.
This season we've improved a lot. We have a lot more wins, less losses. We move the ball a lot better, play better, play stronger. We go out to win every game.
Many players stood out this year for the team. This includes Anthony, Chris, Jeriel, Diego, and Ronald, and our top goal scorer, Manny.
Well, we've played well, and there's been a lot of players that have played well. One that I think of is Manny Ramirez because he's been their main goal scorer this year. And I mean, we can say a lot of different players, but Manny has been the one that scored our goals. Anthony Hernandez has played well in the midfield, distributing, getting a lot of assists, and then our defenders, Jerry, Chris, Diego, Ronald, Moises. I mean, I could say everybody has played really well this year, so I don't think there's one, there's multiple.
So how do you feel about being top goal scorer of this soccer team?
Oh, it feels good, man. I'll be working hard every day, getting better. So it's a great feeling.
What was your favorite moment this soccer season?
Definitely my hat trick against Lake Wales. It was a good competitive game. We worked hard for it. We came off strong. We deserved that win.
Though the season has not ended yet, the players and coach know that there is a lot of room for improvement, and the team is always looking to get better for the next season.
To continue getting better. I think this year was a great step in the right direction, and we just got to continue that going forward. So continue being a team, continue working hard at practice, continue showing up, and doing what we do, and we're just going to continue to get better and dominate on the field. So hoping for that next year.
Next year to get at least 10 wins and max 5 losses.
Here's Evan interviewing the cafeteria staff to know more about them and the work they put in every day for our school.
I'm going to go and find out exactly what it takes to feed all the students at Davenport High School. So let's go check in with the lunch ladies.
I moved here in Davenport a year ago and decided to work as a lunch lady to see what it's like to in the school. Since my son goes here, I wanted to see what it's like to be in the kitchen and work with the kids. So this is why I'm here. I have a background with culinary already, and this was pretty easy for me, working in the kitchen here, and I love it. Are you guys ready?
We come in at 7, and then we prep everything that you need. Today we did the chili. We made chili for you, and then we put it on the line, and they put cheese on top for you, and we got some breadsticks. But every day we make burgers, chicken sandwich, and hot chicken sandwich. The kids like the hot ones. And chocolate milk. Home, I love macaroni. Anything with pasta.
How do you like to prepare it sometimes?
Pasta with meat sauce, pasta with garlic, pasta with white clam sauce.
I believe some other week I interviewed somebody. They said they were going to eat like macaroni and cheese for, I think, Thanksgiving. And they said that they like to put ketchup on it. What do you think about that?
Ooh, ketchup? No.
Yeah, right there. She had the ketchup, macaroni, and cheese. All right, everybody. There you have it. I'm Evan Slater. This is the Broncos Broadcasting Network, and we'll see you next time.
Hello, Broncos. This is Nathan. Chinese New Year is a 15-day celebration that celebrates the beginning of the new year on the traditional Chinese calendar. 2023 is the year of the rabbit. Today, we will be talking to a teacher and 2 other students about the new year and their plans.
I don't really do much on Chinese New Year, just eat food, get some mooncakes maybe. This year is the year of the rabbits, that's the zodiac. And you get red packets, which is filled with money.
Thank you.
Hi there, everyone. My name is Mr. Puckett. I am a Korean American, first generation. I celebrate the Lunar New Year, or behind me I have the Chinese New Year, okay? If you're in my American Sign Language classes, we're going to be talking more about this and doing a few lessons on this and kind of learning more about Asian culture and its traditions for Lunar New Year's. It's a very significant holiday for all Asian and Asian Americans. So for an example, I have some friends that live in mainland China, and Hong Kong too, and so they travel for a whole week, and they travel to go see their family and go spend time with them, and they're able to enjoy, making more memories and spending time with their grandparents as well. A lot of Asian culture is that you live as a whole family with all generations. So like your grandparents, your current parents, and then your siblings, you all live in the same household. and we all take care of one another. And that's an Asian tradition and culture that we continue to uphold in our Asian American community. So one thing that we do in for Lunar New Year is that we receive red envelopes, and typically what they are is it's like a kind of like a holiday card, and they give you a little Chinese New Year with some Chinese characters on it. You open it up, and it's either giving you a gift card or money. So that's one thing that we do celebrate and do receive during the Lunar New Year's during that time. Okay. So yeah, it's some cool stuff. It's coming up. This year is the year of the rabbit. So I don't know if you guys follow the Chinese astrology or the Chinese zodiac signs, but it is the year of the rabbit. And if you want to look it up more specifically, we can talk more about that in a later date. And in my ASL classes, we'll talk more about those characters and those animals. Okay. Thank you again, and happy Chinese New Year and happy Lunar New Year. Happy New Year, everybody.
Wow, all those interviews were incredible. Well, till next time, Broncos.
Thank you for joining us this week for Broncos News. I'm Ethan.
And I'm Miranda. We'll see you next time.